Hiya, and welcome back to Soulcreek, the game that teaches us that, Taki knows our greatest fear, because Loken decided to tell her. No, I mean, like, is the audio, like, cutting out? Anyways, let's just hop right in. It shouldn't be, but it could be. I wasn't expecting to run into anyone on the way. As usual, the tribeswomen keep their distance. By now, absorbing their dubious stares is second nature. Kaius' ramblings the day... I forgot. By now, absorbing their dubious stares is second nature. Kaius' ramblings the day he arrived didn't help. And neither do the fresh scars on my face. So as I'm ambling through the cobblestone streets, I'm surprised to find my path blocked by a familiar biped. Oh, hey, Barrow. Human. His bloodshot eyes flick up and down. The left looks redder than the other. He continues to block my path. You okay? The boy. Boy? Boy. Which boy? The shit. Oh, Milo. Causing trouble. I groan, remembering Milo's dislike of Barrow. Well, I mean, what's he done? Nothing. Heard he's yours, just make him stay away. I nod. If you leave him alone, I'll make sure he does the same. Good. This fucker's on the good shit. He's on the good shit. He ain't high. He's not high. This fucker's in orbit. This fucker is orbiting. At this point, with how red his eyes are, he probably isn't following the Earth's gravitational pull. Fucker probably is experiencing his own gravitational pull. And I love it. Good. Just before he leaves, I squint at him carefully. He's wearing the same sunken scowl as always, but it's far more lopsided. But my attention is drawn to his left eye again. It's not just red, it's swollen. Right as I notice, he rubs it firmly. Bite? Is he okay?
Definitely not. That eye is infected.
How bad?
Ask him if it hurts.
That doesn't look good. He just stares. I point to his eye. He grunts. Don't care. Does it hurt? Nah. He rubs the eye again, then shrugs. Yeah, hurts. Don't matter.
It could be minor or not. If it's endophthalmitis? Endophthalmitis? That can lead to blindness.
I'm probably butchering that. You should go to the healers. That could get serious. Nah. I mean it. Talmitis. You could lose your eye. Healers won't care. I frown. Why not? It's their job. Nope. No one cares. Including me. Why would you think that? He just shrugs. Dravonia looks out for everyone, including you. She cares. The clan cares. He shrugs again. Nope. Had someone who cared. Gone now. I'm sorry to hear that. You ain't. You're a black runner. He turns and marches off. I scowl. Wait, Barrow! Fuck off! I remain still, scowling. An uncomfortable melancholy floods me as I watch him go. Damn. Asshole.
What was that about?
I'm not sure.
Sounded like personal beef with black runners. He doesn't like Loken either. Something must have happened.
I stare at Barrow as he disappears around a corner. It's deeply uncomfortable just letting him walk off. He's going to lose his eye. He needs help.
He needs to go to the healers, but we can't force him to go.
Let's tell Mia. She could visit him.
Alright, good plan.
So Bide and I shift our path to the healer's hut, and the rest of the morning goes by quickly. We tell Mia about Barrow's infection, but she already knows. He'd refused treatment. Repeatedly. We can't help someone who won't help themselves. Something about Barrow's situation saddens and stings me like an opened wound. I'm not sure why yet. I'm sorry. I tried. I'll never stop trying. Ooh, OBS does not like this. Heh, I'll fix this. All of it. I love you. Ugh. Damn it. Shit. I'm okay. I clench my eyes shut, gasping for breath. At my side, a gentle but firm voice watches over me. You're doing all right. Listen to my voice. Why did I make him sound gay? Nitro's asexual. You're all right. Listen to my voice. Breathe. Slowly now. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And count. In 1. I try to follow his guidance, ignoring the blood coursing through my body and the terrified sweat dripping down my forehead. And out. In 2. And out. In 3. Focusing on my breaths, I force the nightmare, the rage, from my thoughts. Just a dream. Nothing more. They can't hurt me. They can't touch me. They won't. I open my eyes. I'm outside Aeon's hut, sat cross-legged beside Nitro. Even when I awoke in a startled panic, he barely even flinched from his meditative pose. I'm alright. I look to my left and see the Black Runner's ears flick. He remains still as a statue, eyes gently shut. Sorry, must have dozed off. Then it's working. Damn it, really thought I was over the nightmares. After one day, no. They'll come in waves. After wiping the cold sweat from my forehead, I lean backwards on the grass and shake my head. Don't think I'm cut out for this stuff. Nitro cracks his neck, then rises to his feet. Keep at it. The black zones aren't a place for feelings of rage. Yeah, just don't think meditation is the answer. Thanks for trying, though. All the same, keep practicing. It's a skill. I nod, looking away glumly. You need time. Grief has an order. It must be repeated. Pretty sure Nitro is asexual. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's asexual. I'm pretty sure he's an ace king. Oh, sorry. It must be respected. Yeah, he's ace. Where there's pain, there was once love. Oh, congratulations. Nitro here is an ace king. We love him for that. Where there's pain, there was once love. And what if you couldn't grieve? What if those memories were too painful? I can't do it. I shake my head, gritting my teeth. I won't. This is all I have now. There are always other paths, Alex. You'll find the strength to move on, to forgive. Forgive? I stare up at him. My species, my family, was hunted and tortured. I was burned for trying to save them, and I won't betray them by forgiving. Nitro's nostrils flare thoughtfully. He nods in understanding, then reaches out a hand. I never said the path would be easy. I take it, letting him pull me to my feet. I really appreciate your advice. Us Black Runners should all take care of one another. Tragically, not every trauma can be resolved with tea. Fucking right? Right? Like, that is... Be less relatable. Hang on. I fucked up. I fucked up doing something. So let me fix it. Yeah, no, no. Because he's fucking amazing. He fixes everything for him. That is... Say something less relatable, Nitro. The key word here is tragically. Tragic. I'm gonna try to deal with my issues with the tea party with my cat. I chuckle and look ahead, spotting Aeon and Milo leaning over the bonnet of the Zephyr car. Upon it rests the Exotech tablet that belonged to Wyatt, the back carefully removed and the internal electronics exposed. Aeon is tampering carefully with it, whilst Milo watches closely in awe. Introducing the boy to Aeon seemed like a wise move. They're getting on well and have a similar aptitude for technology. Go, kitty, go. Drink all the tea. Bite. Let's speak. Bite!
I'm not sure who to love more, Loken or Nitro, cause they both seem good hounds.
Bite. Answer me. You can't ignore me forever, friend. Don't count on it. Don't count on it. He can be pretty stubborn. I can't imagine who he learned that from. Nitro trails off slowly, his brow tensing. He seems troubled. You okay? I'm being watched. What do you mean? The canine smirks and nods his head to the side. I follow the gesture to the curious culprit, who has his emerald eyes locked on Nitro. Caught your attention, lad. Are you the blind one? No, just Nitro. You're lying. Ouch, that's cold. The tiger holds 4 of his fingers up. How many fingers am I holding up? Milo. What? I'm only asking. God damn. That's going a bit far. Damn. Wow. Please note, I am not saying this to be mean, but I have a serious question. I know Milo is a gray cat. I know he's gray. He's a tiger. Is the orange cat gene within him? He's a tiger, yes. But is the orange cat gene within him? Does he have orange cat in him? Because that would actually explain a lot. We don't know the mom. The mom is secretly an orange cat. Oh no. What? I'm only asking. 4. 4 fingers. Ha! Seriously. I'll make him an exception if it's for something funny. Milo plunges his hands into his hoodie pocket. How many now? None. No fingers. What do I win? Aw, I really thought you were him. A new record, the fastest I've ever disappointed someone. Have you met him, the real blind one? I have. What's he like? He's a prick. Oh. Trust me, little acolyte. He'd disappoint you as well. Nitro winks at me, or rather, at Bite. But you are a black runner? I am. Ever killed a demon? Milo! Aw, come on, I'm just asking. Only 2 of us have ever managed that. I turned suddenly interested. Really? Who? Aya, Loken's mentor. Well before my time. Whoa, he never mentioned. She must have been one hell of a black runner. Who was the other? You. Milo immediately gawps at me. I blush. How? Is that why your face got fucked up? That's not... It's complicated. I'll tell you when you're older.
Fine.
Disappointed, Milo meanders back to the car beside Aeon. He yawns, then rubs his eyes vigorously. I frown. He's been yawning a lot this morning, and he seems more sluggish than usual. I step over to him. You alright?
What?
You're exhausted. What's up? The youngster lowers his voice.
Just tired. Keep having bad dreams.
Nitro's ears flick, despite Milo's efforts to keep the conversation between him and I. Can't have you focused if you're having nightmares. Have you told the healers? Yeah, I tried some sleeping aid thing from them. Tasted like a dead cow's nostril juice. That is very specific. And now I have to know. Milo, how do you know what that tastes like? I have to know. What the ever-loving fuck did you do? What the fuck did you do? Ah, Dawn Lily. Thought maybe it was something I was eating. I was thinking of trying Ed's new diet. And what does the young otter's diet entail? He's only allowed to eat things that have fallen from trees by themselves. It's more natural. So far he's eaten 7 types of berries, 3 pine cones, and an owl. I just laugh. You're full of shit. He grins, shrugging. I'm starting to enjoy shenanigans. It's certainly entertaining. You mentioned these dreams before. How often do you get them? I don't know. Every few days? They're not really dreams. More like, I don't know, feelings. Feelings like a chasm? No. Sense of infinity, danger. Kinda. Yeah, like I'm in trouble from something. I don't know. It happens during the day sometimes too. What happens in these dreams? Most times I can't remember. I just wake up scared. Sometimes being chased. Sometimes I'm burning. I glance to Nitro, who seems to sign sympathy. Do you know something about this? I have them too. It's a Black Runner affliction, quite rare. The 4 gives you a connection to the Black Zones, boy. It's in your power to look within them clear of thought. But they can see you too, even here, even now, and you feel it every time their eyes lock on you. A shiver down your spine, a cloud on the mind. How do we stop it? You don't. Milo winces, clearly unnerved. So I'll have nightmares forever? We all do. He looks crushed. I pat his shoulder to try and comfort him. Hey, don't worry, buddy. We'll figure this out. Come on, Nitro, there has to be a way. Poor guy needs to sleep. The older Black Runner regards Milo curiously. You want to be a Black Runner? Milo puffs his chest out, feigning confidence. Yes! What kind of Black Runner? A good one! Then you'll be delving into an abyss of secrets you won't ever fully understand. It's part of you, even now. Embrace it, learn to relish it. The shiver is everything. Use it. Milo seems baffled by the wisdom, but nods nonetheless. Breaking the somber mood, Aeon brings the reassembled tablet over wearing an annoyed scowl. Bad news, very bad, she's dead. Who's dead? The device, the computer, the tablet. Dead, I say dead. Dead! And so young. It needs power, it does. Electricity! So you just need the right cable. That's how those are charged. I spot Nitro smirking curiously, nose twitching in Milo's direction. I grin, somewhat proud. Aeon flips the tablet over. Sure enough, on its underside is a small charging port. Afraid not, we've got no cable that fits here. No, you'll have to find one in the Black Zone, you will. I'll get one. Like, fuck you will? Pfft. I'm heading in tomorrow anyway. I can see if there's anything that'll work. I'm coming with you. You're staying here. But no way are you ready for the Black Zones yet. Let me handle this, Milo. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. Aeon's turning into an iPad kid. Keep him away from YouTube. Do not let him learn about Skibbity Toilet. We do not need to hear him talking about Skibbity Toilet. Keep him away from YouTube. Keep him away from Skibbity Toilet. Please, keep him away from Cocomelon. Thank you, cats, for stealing the batteries. I appreciate it. Let me handle this, Milo. The boy folds his arm and pouts grumpily. Someone's gotta watch your back. You're still missing half your face. Aeon clears his throat. Milo, boy, you've got a knack for the old knowledge, you do. Why not stay with me tomorrow instead, There's plenty of old salvage here. There he is. Invent something. Invent! Milo's face lights up. For real? Of course. Got a spark you have. Bright, very bright. Brightest I've seen. A bold statement. An assessment is in order. Assessment? You claimed the boy has a talent for craft. Set him loose on a trove of salvage and see what he can do. You should see what he did with a couple of pipes and some stones. Nitro frowns at Milo, who just blushes and shrugs modestly. Don't keep me in suspense, lad. Slingshot. Impressive, impressive. One day you'll... Hey, come on. It wasn't just a slingshot. It was a crossbow with a functioning trigger. Pistol-sized. Never seen a mechanism like it. As Nitro beams, Milo shrinks modestly. It's pretty cute. If the Black Zones can learn fear, I'm sure you'll be the one to teach them it. Then let's see. Mouse, let Mouse stay here. Let him build. Let him. I'll help. I will. Sure about this, Aeon? I smirk, shooting the boy a wink. Milo can be a real asshole. He just laughs. I'll be good, promise. Don't make promises you can't keep, little guy. Nah, I mean it this time. I won't let you down. I ruffle his head hair. You could never do that. You're not going to lose any more of your face in the Black Zone, are you? I'll be careful, promise. Don't make promises you can't keep, asshole. Smartass. We're interrupted. From behind Aeon's hut, Kaius' unmissable height marches towards us wearing his usual staunch expression. What's he doing here?
Can't be great. Guard up. He isn't friendly with Aeon, remember?
As the tiger approaches, I place myself subtly between him and Aeon. Where's Loken? He ignores me for a moment, head turning to Aeon's half-built automobile. We're silent as the chieftain drifts over to it, his gaze turning sour. Quite the contraption. He reaches out to stroke his fingers along the rusty bonnet. Off! Devoid of all hesitation, Aeon rushes past me and slaps the tiger's hand away. No touching! No, fragile machine that's fragile! There's an uncomfortable pause. Kaius stares. Milo and Nitro are silent. Then the tiger just smiles. Imagine my surprise. Kaius spots Milo. And who's this little warrior? I glare, stepping between them. Watch it. He's mine. Behind me, Nitro contains a smirk. I cringe, realizing what I just said. You are so embarrassing. Agreed, young one. I just meant I'm responsible for him, that's all. Don't be Loken, Alex. We already have a Loken. His name is Loken. You're not Loken. He's like an angry grandpa. Wow, Loken much, right? Whatever. My sister asked me to fetch you in Nitro. Come on, Loken is waiting too. What's this about? Black Runner business, supposedly. Awesome, let's go! Milo naively charges forward. I throw my arm out to catch him. No. But let Nitro and I handle this. Bitch. And proud of it. Stay with Aeon. But I have school! You're excused. I'll tell Dravonia I want you here. This is craft training. It's more important. Aeon will be a far better teacher for you. For real? Fuck yeah! Aeon pats Milo's shoulders, tugging him gently back toward the rusted Zephyr car. Just us, lad. Just us then, lad. Just us. Let's see what you can make of the vehicle. Let's see. He'll be safe. Alex, safe with me. Yes, yes. Thanks, Aeon. We a bitch. Alex will teach you the Fortnite dance later, girlie. That is the true secret of the Zephyr. I smile, watching the two of them chatter excitedly to one another as they turn away. Follow. Kaius gestures gruffly for us to follow. Nitro gathers his walking stick, letting me go first. We're hurtled through the bustling crowds of the Draconi village, the tribeswoman parting as Kaius leads the way just as they would to me. The tense hush between us is broken only by Nitro and the crisp tapping of his seeing stick on the ground.
Do I have to keep saying this, Milo? ISNT. Needed. In. This. Novel. This. Is. Just. Padding. Has not needed.
Yeah, but he's funny. He's funny. That's it. He's funny. Yeah, it's awkward. It's awkward as hell. Because, you know, he's a fucking child. But at the same time, he's funny. That's it. Despite his disability, he navigates the pathways extremely well. Seems just as happy moving around here as he does using his wit within the Black Zones. I'm guessing this is about whatever Dravonia wanted to see Loken for this morning. He must consider it urgent enough to bring us into. I'm interested to know what my sister's plotting myself. Beware curiosity, Kaius. Never heard the expression? Kaius grumbles irritably. A Black Runner's affair is nothing worse than that tight lip of yours. What? I'm not being condescending. I'm far too busy thinking about important things that you wouldn't understand. I contain a laugh as Kaius rolls his eyes. However, I detect a glimmer of amusement in his eye. He clearly enjoys Nitro's sass as much as I do. Yes. Out of nowhere, Kaius turns and regards Nitro mid-stroll. It's been a while. It has. Keeping well? Fine, all things considered. You two know each other well? Only in passing. Aw, I thought we were super best friends! Loken will be devastated. Kaius' eyes flicks to me. I offered Nitro lodging for a night a long time ago. He was searching for, what was it, a corpse? A dead auto monk near your land. Does that happen often? More than you'd think. Nitro and I both stare at Kaius. Eventually, the tiger rolls his eyes in irritation. In case it wasn't obvious, no. I didn't kill them. I never... If I had, I'd have claimed the glory a dead auto monk calls for celebration! And yet we need them. No, we don't! And here we go. What they do isn't for preservation's sake, it's selfish monopoly. Ah, yes. So let's fix that by killing them all. It's not the worst idea. Close, though. It's a solution! Look at this place. He wildly gestures around at the buildings, pointing out the interconnected solar panels, electric heaters, and functioning light bulbs. See all this? I can't see a thing. The old knowledge infests this place. It's nauseating. You're in dire need of a hobby. Consider drinking tea. Yes! Barrow needs to chill the fuck out. Sorry, no. Kaius needs to chill the fuck out, given some of the shit that Barrow's on. Consider drinking tea. Tea is revolting. Sacrilege! Come on, Kaius, you have to admit, things would suck even more without the Automonks keeping bits of technology going. You're not seeing the problem, Alex. Alright, enlighten me. Oh boy, you shouldn't have asked. The fault lies with knowledge, not technology. I could use the Draconi heaters, but I could never fix them. Maintain them, build them. Praise them for sharing their precious Zephyr tech, but the Automonks would die before letting the knowledge slip between their fingers. It's all about control, Alex. So long as we use their technology, we need their knowledge. Control! Lo and behold, they have it. They've even the audacity to pull the strings on Black Runners. I believe you have some experience there. I remain quiet, not willing to satisfy him with the answer. Ignore whatever pathetic justification my sister makes. The day they stop maintaining all the technology she's thrown around, the Draconi will starve. I'll let my people burn before groveling to the old knowledge. It dulls the will to survive and de-skills the strong. The only reason nothing has been done is that nobody wakes up in the morning willing enough to give a shit to deal with it. Okay, Kaius. Okay, I get what you're saying. What's your solution then? What's your solution? Because clearly you make a pretty good point. Obviously, they're not going to give us the information we need.
Kaius is better than Milo.
He's not going to give us the information. The Automonks aren't going to give us the information we need if we go in there and say, pretty please with the cherry on top. They're not going to do that. So, what we need to do is So, here's a solution for you, guys. How about you go in there and bitch slap them? Just give them a good old backhand. Just... Ow! Give them a good old backhand. That way, you'll be like, that is for everyone, unless you give us the knowledge. And if they don't want to get bitch smacked again, if they don't want to get backhanded again, then they'll do it. Do not keep them alive. Just backhand them. Just give them a backhand. R.I.P. He wakes up in the morning willing to give enough of a shit to deal with it. No one except you. How did that go again? Kaius bares his teeth at Nitro threateningly. Know your limits! The canine raises his hands and shrugs with a fair enough statement. Don't let this blind dog sway you, Alex. The Automonks are the purest of evils. Oh, hiya. Ilela is banality and ignorance, and it's by their design. The sooner we bite the hand that feeds, the sooner we're free. I've missed your bubbling charisma, Kaius. I know you get a lot of hate, but personally, I don't think you get enough. Ha! Then my convictions stand assured. You know damn well where the clans would be without the old knowledge and the salvage we find, tearing each other to pieces for scraps. Don't act like Riptide is an exception. We are the exception. We reject the old knowledge and my clan thrives. Ignoring the dissidents in your ranks, the deserters, the upstarts you execute on, what is it? A weekly basis. You're exaggerating. Oh shit, thank you for the follow. Sorry I didn't notice. I keep forgetting. You know what? Let me just move this laptop closer so that way I can keep a better eye on shit. Let me just move that closer, and there we go. There we go. Added in now then. The thing. Okay, give me a second. Let me go set it up real quick. While reading, I'm gonna set it up. You're exaggerating. My point still stands. Your exception has a price of its own. Labor till death, dusk to dawn, or face the judgment of Kaius. Life without the old knowledge isn't better than life with it. It's categorically worse. Hang on. You know what? Because I can't multitask. I'm gonna do it real quick. Give me a minute. I can be quick about it while it loads. Good. Hardships force the weak to grow strong. It's progression. That is how you die, Kaius. That's how you die. Okay, I'm just going to keep it there. I'm going to set it up. Someone just remind me to do this. Someone remind me, please. So that way I don't fucking forget. Alex. I blink, somewhat snapped out of a trance. I've only been half listening. What? You agree with Nitro, I assume. I'd be surprised. You have more sense than I ever took you for. I don't answer for a moment. Nitro's ears flick, curious for my response. I already know exactly what my thoughts on the matter are. Doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what any of us think. The Cascade did this. The Black Zones did it. All of it. I don't give a shit about the Automonks. My people were massacred, and the clans erased them from history. Now the world is falling apart. Hardly anyone wants to do anything about it. All they care about is salvage. I'm here for the Black Zones. I'm here to fix things. That's it. Kaius grunts. I detect the hint of a smirk curling in the corner of his jaw. I'd expect nothing less of Loken's acolyte. Nitro's brow is tense, but he quickly forces a smirk when I imagine he senses me looking. Just don't turn into another mopey bastard, Alex. If you get too moody, I highly recommend disagreeing loudly with everything Kaius says. It never stops being funny. I smirk, much to the tiger's annoyance. Could be a fun hobby, I'll admit. All fun and games till someone loses an eye. And then it's just fun and games that someone can't see. That's evil. Even Kaius can't stop himself from chuckling. That is evil. Damn. The hall is deserted. At its end sits Dravonia in the chieftain's seat. Massaging her forehead in deep thought, she seems troubled. Next to her, Loken is speaking in a hush, arms folded. His stubborn scowl seems tamer than usual. Something's wrong. Oh, I love it. I love the sound design. As the door clanks open with our entrance, Dravonia eyes us from between her fingers and stands up. Loken nods to me, then joins Nitro and guides him closer. Kaius scowls at his sister. You emptied the place? This isn't to be heard by anyone else. Dravonia regards us all, lowering her voice somewhat. I'm sure you've all noticed the Amnaki are here. Hard to miss them. You can smell the shit on their first 6 leagues away. They're here under the guise of trade, but really, their chieftain has delivered a message to me. It was dire. You didn't share this before? I'm sharing it now. Why wait? I wasn't sure I believed it. During the night, I went to consult with the Automonks about the manor. You shared this with them before us? Are you an ounce short of sense? You would have insisted on coming along. We both know that's a stupid idea. He just grumbles. Agreed. Afterwards, I wanted to consult with Loken privately. He's agreed to bring Alex and Nitro in on this too. And you, brother. This is a Black Runner matter, but you should know. What we're about to discuss must not leave this room. There's a tense pause. You have our word. And mine. Goes without saying. Dravonia turns to Loken. He whines. The Amnaki have told us that a mating troop has been attacked. My heart clenches. Oh gods, Loken, was it? This was not Orion's troop. He is okay. I breathe a sigh of relief. Why would anyone attack a mating troop? They're the only thing keeping the population up. If this is a matter for the wardens, Black Runners shouldn't interfere with Ashlander affairs. Ashlanders weren't behind this. There was a single survivor. The Amnaki tried to bring him here, but the poor bastard ran off. Why? They were saying the survivor was not thinking right. He was afraid. Not afraid. Broken. Utterly insane. Barely forming coherent sentences. There's no way to break this gently, so I'll just come out and say it. He claims a demon attacked his troop. My eyes widen. A demon? But why were they traveling without a Black Runner guide? It's hardly the first time a troop has crossed into the Black Zone by mistake. No, they did not do this. I'm sorry. The attack was happening near Razorback Lands. It was outside of the Black Zone. Oh shit! Oh shit! There's a tense silence. Loken. Are you saying... I am. Truly? Yes. That's impossible. Yes. The Automonks agree. They're adamant a mistake has been made. Mistake? Kaius angrily turns to Loken, Nitro, and I. You three have all seen the negative ones with your eyes, no? Seen, not quite being the right word in my case, but yes, we have. Because I was under the impression their presence is entirely beyond reproach. I shiver. Yeah, it is. Then explain how this line fucks! Think somebody could possibly confuse a negative one with anything else. The survivor had been drinking. There was dawn sugar on his fur. He would have still been under the influence. There's no drug in the world powerful enough. Kaius is right. When a demon is near, you know. Still, the attack happened at night. It was quick. The Automonks assure me the witness didn't see what they thought they saw. So they're blaming Ashlanders. They are. Pfft, typical Automonk lies. Is it? Imagine, it's the dead of night. You wake up drunk and delirious to your tent on fire and your companions slaughtered. Demon or not, it would have been traumatic. The survivor could have easily drawn a hasty conclusion in such a state. That's outrageous. You heard Nitro. No one is stupid enough to mistake an Ashlander attack for a negative one. The distinction is night and day. And since when do Ashlander raids leave survivors as rambling lunatics? As always, the Automonks continue to baffle all logic by spewing audacious volumes of shit. That's why I needed to consult with Loken. Get his view. You'll be delighted to know that he shares the same view. I do not think the survivor would make this mistake. Alex, your views? I don't feel entirely qualified to answer. I've only been here for a week and a half. But still, I have thoughts. I've seen two demons. One of them taunted me from the border. The other fucked me up in ways I can't describe. A third one left me a message. These things aren't like us, Chief. They aren't like anything. If you see one, you just know. They violate the very soul just by existing. There is more to this story. We eye Loken curiously. I can easily read the doubt creeping over his brow. A horrible sense of dread is starting to swell in the back of my mind, like water reaching a slow boil. The survivor is saying they saw this demon. They were hearing it speak. They understood the words. Nitro's frown darkens. Speaking? That's new. I don't know, the two I saw were pretty talkative. Yes. They've always been verbose little madams, but with words, that makes sense? What was it saying? Only two things over and over. They were saying it was screaming this as the troop was slaughtered. Fix it. Fix the key. Fix it. Fix the key. Oh no. The dread boiling over seizes me. My heart feels clenched by a fist. I stare at Loken, who returns my worried gaze. Kaius breaks the silence first. He turns to me, eyes narrowed. Don't suppose you've broken anything lately? Could it be? When I shattered the algorithm, is that what's caused this? My head churns, fighting with the possibility that such a thing could even be possible. But then an even worse possibility occurs to me, one that turns my blood cold. When? When did this happen? The attack! Everyone stares at me. I'm not hiding my concern well. You know something, Alex. I'm just asking. This was happening the night before last, when the moon was high. The night before last? But I created those glyphs last night, so the attack happened before. An entire day before. Relief floods me. That's good. Very good. They didn't cause this, they couldn't have. In that case, that's be the algorithms breaking. What else could it be? Loken gives me an anxious side glance, clearly arriving at the same conclusion. This is impossible. We're talking about a breach here. A breach. You all understand the ramifications of what you're suggesting. Yes, a breach has never happened. The demons cannot leave the Black Zone. And yet, here we are. My sister has told Loken over and over, you don't fully understand the Black... Wait, sorry. Fuck, wrong voice. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yet here we are. My sister has told Loken over and over, you don't fully understand the Black Zones. None of you do. You're the leading wisdom on them now. No, but I've met a lot of Black Runners. Some have shared their secrets. Secrets none of you could dream of. Yes, each of us has secrets. Those little corners of the ocean we discover of our own volition. We all learn our own piece of the whole puzzle. One wonders why your kind doesn't unite and assemble the entire puzzle. You might be better prepared for incidents like this. For the same reason you don't stare into an open abyss like a drooling imbecile. Because it is always staring back. There could be consequences to this. And we should accept them with grace if that's what the final task entails. But a breach? No. It's fantasy. Your final task seems to have hit a snag. What was that negative one talking about? What needs to be fixed? I know you have an inkling. I open my mouth to reply but hesitate. It's enough to tell Kaius all he needs to know. You can deny to the stars, Alex, but not to me. Whatever you've done out there, here are the consequences. A Zephyr who lived. Don't pretend the Black Zones are beyond reacting to that. The first time you went into the Black Zones, the negative ones went berserk. People died. And now, the night after you recover from whatever infliction you took, we have a new situation. So, I have a theory as to how this is happening. I have a theory. And hear me out. So, you all remember Glitch, right? I think it might be Glitch. And to Kaius, all I have to say is what Lug said. Nuh-uh, fuck you. A new situation. Do you or do you not know how to fix this? We're not here to discuss the consequences of a Black Runner's duties. Everything has consequences. Walking across this very room would have the consequence of being on the other side of the room. I trust in Loken, Alex, and Nitro. If anyone can navigate this situation, it's them. How do we proceed, brother? If this breach is the thing of truths, if the truth of things, no one can know about it. The tiger turns his admonishing scowl to all three of us, Loken, Nitro, and myself. Whatever you did out there, you need to fix it. Now. No, it is not being that simple. We cannot be sure of what has occurred. A breach is not a thing that can happen. Loken, entertain for a moment the impossible. A breach has occurred. Collectively, you three are the finest Black Runners in Alayla, but if you can't explain this, then you're clearly missing something. So find out what really happened, even if it means assembling parts of that puzzle you're so afraid of. Like it or not, it seems to be coming together by itself. Loken grunts. We will determine the true nature of this attack. Meanwhile, Kaius and I will handle the clan side of things. I don't care what it takes. We cannot have demons leaving the Black Zones under any circumstances. That could change everything. Agreed. Whatever it takes. Kaius's eyes looks at me. He seems to glare discreetly. Fix it, Alex. Okay, fuck you. Nuh-uh. You fix it. Bitch. We've left the hall, Nitro, Loken, and I. My stomach boils in uncertainty, guilt, shame, and relief. Damn it, I shouldn't be feeling that. What I discovered last night is dangerous, I know that. But it didn't cause this mess. The times don't add up. The secret is safe. It needs to be. I need it to be. But the churning dread floods back as I remember the algorithm. That was when the attack happened. The same night I broke it. That same damn night. It can't be a coincidence. So I was responsible. Or was I? Fuck. Nitro sits meditatively upon the ground, the tall auburn grass delicately grazing his fur in the wind. His eyes remain shut. Behind him, Loken is pacing in thought. I'm stood still, staring into the tranquil distance, a far cry from my state of mind. Kaius and Dravonia are still in the hall. No. Alex. He finally breaks the silence, his tone somber. Come on, Loken, fix the key. What else could it mean? We do not know this. We know they can track the algorithm. When I tapped into it, that thing's message was hung up for us by morning. It knew exactly where we were.
Let's not forget Rhinestone. When we took the algorithm in the first place, they came for us straight away.
These things were linked to it somehow. How could destroying it not set them off? I growl in anguish, grasping at my head with despair. Fuck, what have I done? Besides us, Nitro remains still. His eyes flicker but don't open. Alex, this was not your choice. Glitch was the one forcing you to break this algorithm. I'm the one who took it in the first place. We were needing to know where you have come from. But you warned me not to take it. I did. But I was afraid for you. Only you. Alex, when we rested on our journey to Devil's Crag, you were telling me that I should not be afraid of the consequences to these things. You are correct. We must be cautious, but this is not meaning we must abandon the path. If we are not doing this, the Black Stones will never be understood. They will never be beaten. That is our path. You have reminded me of that. I force a smile, grateful for his understanding but still racked with guilt. Maybe there's no right answer. I should have, I don't know, done things differently.
Alex, if you hadn't broken the algorithm, then Glitch would have used you as a vessel for more ascendancy. Even if this turns out to be a real breach, it's still preferable to that. You probably saved all of Alayla.
From his quiet meditative perch, Nitro finally stands. Bite's right, it was the only play. Nitro, tell me what you are thinking about this breach. For a moment, the wise Black Runner says nothing. His shoulders rise and fall like gentle ocean tides. Right?
I'm unsure. Maybe the Outer Monks were right. The troop just crossed into the Black Zone by mistake. It's the simplest explanation.
No, it's not a thing you can mistake.
Maybe for you Black Runners, people without the Four would mistake a solar eclipse for Black Zone mischief.
I doubt it. An eclipse is natural. The Black Zones are not. They cause the very mind to rebel. Ah, goddammit, I lost a sneeze. But still, something is off about all this. I can't place it. Let's be generous and assume these demons are drawn to the algorithm. So we also assume they sensed the moment it was broken. Let's be even more generous and assume by some means they could exit the Black Zones. What would they do the moment they feel it break?
Investigate the place it was broken?
Precisely.
That's not what they did.
Instead, one of them slaughters a mating troop far out of the way, screams a cryptic message, then just leaves. Nitro, you are speaking with Bite? I am not hearing what he is saying. Apologies, just considering a theory. Do not try and explain the actions of demons. You cannot do this. They do not make sense. But the algorithm does. It has a logic. It's not like them, even if it's made of the same stuff. What if the algorithm was what kept them in there in the first place?
But how? The thing wasn't even assembled when we found it. It only came to life after we put it together.
You see, it doesn't make sense. Enough. The talk of this being a breach is not correct. Demons cannot do this. Or maybe they can. Nitro's unseeing eyes wander to the glowing horizon. His jaw tightens. Maybe they always could. His voice quietens. I detect something unnerving in his voice, something I never thought Nitro would be capable of. Fear. Nitro, no. It's just a theory, Loken. What theory? Something I've wondered about my vision. Inside the Black Zones, I can see, but outside, I'm blind. Where did I get that from? There's a thought that always comes back, like a spark. I can't shake it. That it's a trait I share with these infants. I'm not sure I'm following. Imagine if there were some aspect of the Black Zones that they need. Something that's kept them in there all this time. Something important. A safety. A necessity. Just as a shark needs the ocean as we need the air or food. Or vision. He gulps. But even sharks can breach the surface just for a while. You think they can leave the Black Zones? They just won't? Nitro nods, slowly and solemnly. That'd be... all the safety of the borders, the ignorance of the clan, all of it... a lie. I am not agreeing with this theory.
It's a bleak thought, but not unfounded. We know ascended demons aren't limited to the Black Zones.
Ascended demons aren't the same as infants.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I scratch my head trying to fathom all the possibilities. But it's maddening. There's no way to prove any of it. All we have is useless, bitter speculation. No, that can't be right. Remember the night we rescued Milo? That infant was right there at the border. It didn't step over. The moment he was safe, it ran off. If they could step out, even for a split second, it would have just killed us right then.
Then we conclude that whatever it is the Black Stones have that keeps them in there, its pull is strong. No one likes stumbling out where they're blind.
You do.
Because I learned to. Why couldn't they? I'm only entertaining the possibility. I hate to admit it, but I think we're missing something important. Another piece of the puzzle. In my mind, a thought occurs. It's an ugly one, but I nervously decide to broach it. Maybe Kaius knows something. Nitro and Loken glare at me. Kaius?
No.
Couldn't hurt. Where did that come from?
Kaius wants to help.
Help how? He's not a Black Runner.
He wants justice for Alira. He wants to know where the demons come from. As much as we do.
I don't believe that.
Kaius was wanting you dead. He is not wanting to provoke the Black Stones further.
Exactly. He's an idealist with an agenda that's grounded in fear. He punishes those who even dare bring anything out of the Black Zone. He wants nothing to do with them. People like him don't just change.
Why not? He listened to Alira when she was informed. For days, she told him things.
Nonsense, no doubt, Alex. Kaius is incredibly dangerous.
Kaius will seek opportunities to get what he wants if he joins us in this path. If we are disagreeing with his choices, it is not a fight we will win.
You said it yourself. We don't have enough pieces of this puzzle to figure out what might have happened. What if Alira told him the missing piece? For real, Alex? Kaius is a bitch.
Come on, buy it. We should be using everything we have for this.
Too bad. He's a bitch.
I agree. Kaius is a bridge too far.
More like a bitch too far. The handling of this breach, if that's what's really happened, needs to stay between us three. Ahem. Apologies. 4.
I am agreeing. We will not involve Kaius in this matter. I grumble, keeping my thoughts to myself. Only our chieftain may know of what we discover.
No. We keep Dravonia out of this too.
Explain.
Nitro shoots him a sympathetic glare. She's no less deadly than her brother Loken. You know that.
Deadly how? She's on our side.
Nitro grimaces. I don't think you understand how brutal the Saber Wars were, Alex. There are rumors about her.
I frown at Loken, who avoids my eye. These rumors are not true.
I know she means a lot to you, but nobody really knows what she's capable of. Say what you want about Kaius, but he wears his heart on his sleeve. He'd never stab you in the back. No, he just stab you in the face. Repeatedly.
Elegantly put, demon.
Eat ass, dog.
Ha, he really doesn't like me, does he? He's just slow to trust. Took him time to warm up to Loken, too. I don't think he's comfortable with you being able to hear him, and he doesn't like being called demon.
That's fair.
Nitro stands up straight, turning to us with resolve.
Alright, I'm going to go visit the Razorbacks. I want to see where this breach took place.
Nitro, I will do this task.
No, I want to use my wit. If an infant was really there, I'll know. Besides, you're too injured to travel.
I am fine.
And you still always scowl when you lie.
Loken whines.
Ah!
We should all go.
Absolutely not. You need to keep an eye on Loken and find the means to charge Wyatt's computer.
Seriously, this is more urgent than a cable.
It's not. That human is a part of this mess. We need to know who he was and his connection to you. He might have had something to do with the algorithm.
I have a theory. Alex is Wyatt. But that's just a theory. A game theory. Please don't give me a lawsuit, Matt Pat. I cannot afford it.
Might have had something to do with the algorithm. So you handle that piece of the puzzle. I'll handle this one.
Ugh. Yeah, alright. Nitro turns to Loken.
I could use a guide to the nearest border. Once I'm there, I'll find my own way.
Loken nods. Matt Pat retired, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Loken nods. You already know. It is not far.
And then let's waste no time.
Loken marches over to me, reaching up and stroking my hair. Alex, I will travel with Nitro to the Black Zone border. I will then return here. Alright, big guy. Any idea when you'll be back, Nitro?
Is safe for any dramas? Tomorrow. I run fast.
Alright, I'll find that cable and get us into Wyatt's computer. Promise.
Good. Remember, it's your first solo run. The last 2 times we had a task. No time for dawdling. This time you should look closely at everything. You and Bite. We need a Zephyr's and a Demon's eyes on those ruins. I bet there are secrets lying right in the open that you'll spot right away. Things we've been blind to for centuries.
I nod, feeling sure of myself with this reassurance. I'll see what I can find.
Excellent. Set out at first light in the morning. I believe you and Loken have plans tonight anyway. The two of us flinch. Maybe, how did you know about that? You two aren't subtle. If a blind man noticed, half the clan probably knows. Loken growls, folding his arms with indignation. It is a Zephyr custom. Only this and nothing more. Hey, quit stealing my line! No, it is my line. I said it first. No. Yes. No, it is mine. Nope, mine. Girls are really saying nuh-uh. I snicker, watching them bicker like old friends. You guys never told me how you first met. It's a fun tale. When this drama is over, remind me to bore you with it over tea. I'll prepare the teacups. Marvelous. Loken, shall we? Loken gazes out into the distance, his brow furrowing. Alex, you will be okay? Yeah, meet you back at the lodge in a bit. Okay. Before leading Nitro off, he steps over to me and tugs me into his grasp. I smirk, reaching around to pat him on the back and grinding my face into his chest fur. His tail flicks happily. Alex, do not worry about these things that have happened today. We do not know the truth of things. Nitro will determine what has happened to this mating troop. He will discover that it was not a demon. And if it was, we will see. I reach up and cup his muzzle, tugging him down to my level. I plant a quick, neat kiss onto his snout. See you soon. Okay. Nitro, come. I will direct you to the nearest border. Good luck tomorrow, Alex. A black runner's first dive is always the best. Savor it. I smile, nodding. I fully intend to. With a final nod, I watch Loken take Nitro by the arm and lead him off to the Black Zone border. Once they're out of sight, I decide to head back to the lodge and wait for Loken to return home. I'm trudging back through the village when I pass the hall. Just as the looming structure comes into view, the doors grind open and Kaius emerges. The saber-tooth rubs his forehead, teeth gritted in dismay. We're going to stop it for the ad. Want to break from the ads? Do your no ads dance. But yeah, Raj, I think you know how much is left. Please tell me. Because I don't know. Lug's bones are safe today. Yay! We can do another stream. Alright, we're gonna go for a bit longer and then we'll leave off. He's alone. I hesitate. So do we just want to do the entire... So do we just want to finish this tonight? Because we can finish it tonight. Shut the up, cats. No. Yeah, we're gonna finish it tonight. I hesitate. Fuck it, what's the worst that could happen? Kaius! His head shoots up in my direction. I march over. Oh, come on, Alex. Relax, I've got this. Ugh. Don't say anything stupid. I promise. Kaius stares me down. I meet his eye, head craning up to reach his imposing height. What kind of things did Lyra say to you? His lip curls. There's a twitch in his eye. Something there, a glimmer of triumph, perhaps? He's quickly stuffed out by a somber growl. Despite his eagerness to help, broaching this topic is difficult for him. You'd need to be specific. Anything that stuck out. He's quiet for a moment. As his gaze travels sideways to the dipping sunset, I watch his chest rise and fall with dark tension. Kaius? Give me a damn moment! I bite my lip to halt my apology, granting him silence. He looks back at the horizon, eyes shutting. Poetry. Explain. A dismembered song, all of it cut to ribbons. I couldn't put her words together. Often they were words I knew. They weren't words I knew. Yeah, because Remember the Flowers comes out tonight, and I don't want to burn my mind. Often they weren't words I knew. Another language? He nods. Looks like my mother tongue isn't as I thought. She alluded to particular places, points of interest in Alayla. Soulcreek was one. He grinds his teeth, as though recalling the exact words burns him with an agony he can barely contain. Weight of the dark, the depth below the peak, the start, the end, everything. I nod. Yeah, that sounds like Soulcreek. I hesitate, wary of pushing him too far too quickly. What about the other places? A few spots in the Black Zone. They were dead ends. Dead ends? How do you know that? You went to them? He nods. Wait, personally? No. The moment the word leaves his mouth, he growls. Yes. You've been in the Black Zone. Alone. Of course not, I had Black Runners with me. He suddenly rounds on me, putting on his nastiest scowl and dropping his voice to an aggressive hiss. If you tell Dravonia about this, I break my promise. I just nod. Not a word. There's another pause. I went to 3 of the places she described. They led nowhere. He shakes his head, voice breaking somewhat. She could have played me for a fool, all of it. I can't help but feel sympathy. He's known loss, a great one. We're not that different. From what I can tell, Soulcreek played the world for a fool. So it's true. Soulcreek is behind the Black Zones. In a sense. He watches me curiously for a moment. I can't fathom that cold stare of his. Is it cordial, hostile? Somewhere in the middle? Does he still hate me? Maybe I'm a means to an end for him. A route to some distant closure he imagines still exists. A fantasy, though I'd never tell him that. Thanks, Kaius. He grunts. I've got nothing for you. Yet. But keep me in mind. I want her avenged. Nothing is stopping me. Yet we're really not so different. Fuck, is this my future? To become bitter and twisted like him? No, I'll be better. Unlike him, I won't fail. I nod and thinks, not wishing to provoke his trauma further, and turn to leave. He says nothing, letting me go. Honestly, after Glitch, I don't think anyone knows more of the truth than you. Together, me and you might hold the biggest piece of the whole puzzle already. Maybe. We'll see. We don't need Kaius. I'm confident we can find more clues by ourselves. Just wait until tomorrow. What are you expecting? Anything. It's like Nigel said. Last times we've been, we were on a mission. One task. But tomorrow, it's just me and you. We can be thorough, really dig deep. No Loken to hold us back. Yeah, and we're going to find out where you came from. I promise. Thank you, Alex. Who'd have thought the end of the world could be such a mess? And here I am, stuck in it, feeling crushed by the weight of humanity's fate. I'm the only one left in the whole world. I can't get what I found in the boneyard out of my head. No one should have suffered that injustice. That pain. I'll make it right. Make them remember what they did. I grit my teeth, shaking my head. Oh, no, damn it. Gotta focus. Forget humanity. Forget the past. I'm a Black Runner now. Only this and nothing more. It's all gone. Nothing will change that. What's the point? But it's not gone. That's the point. It's not gone. It's just forgotten. By everyone. I'm the only one left to remind them. I breathe out slowly. Gods, take it easy, Alex. You're fine. You're in control. All this rage is just there. I swear I'd only use it that once just to break the algorithm. No matter how good it feels. Just think about something else for a bit. Date night tonight, right? Think about that. Tonight is about the present and the future. It's about Loken. It's like he says, focus on what you've gained. A friend, a clan, a family. It's not all bad. I'll figure this out. Somehow. I push the thunder of my mind away and head back to Loken's lodge. Lodge. Loken's lodge. The sun is set. Ilayla's chill creeps gently into the lodge. Oops! Loken's light bulbs buzz quietly as they flood the place with artificial light. While I'm crouched by the fire pit, carefully piling small pieces of wood and timber for later in the evening, the door opens. Hey, you ready? I am. You are also ready for the date ritual? I smirk. It's not really a ritual, just relax. It's about us getting to know each other properly. Okay, Alex, tonight we will not speak of our duties as Black Runners. We will not speak of the Black Zones or Soulcreek. Right, no talking shop, just me and you. Shop? Sorry, weird expression, just means no talking about business or anything. I smile at him, then shuffle over to the bed and grab my jacket before slinging it over my shoulders. Okay, let us begin. I step towards the door, but Loken abruptly reaches up to his shoulder strap and unbuckles it. With a frown, I watch curiously as he calmly removes his armbands, his belt, and before I know it, starts tucking his leggings down. Loken? Seems baffled by the strange look I'm giving him. Did you want to get changed first? I did not. The baffled stare continues. He looks down at himself, then at me. The date ritual has begun? You don't need to be naked. Explain. I just suppress a laugh, shaking my head. Did you think the Zephyr always dated with nothing on? This is a mating ritual. I am confused. With a comforting smile, I step over and pet his arm. You can stay dressed. Like I said, it's about getting to know each other, properly. There will be mating? I roll my eyes. Maybe, that usually comes at the end. Okay. With that, he gathers his clothes again and starts putting them back on, nonchalantly. I just quietly snicker. I don't think I'll ever understand his way of thinking. Can I ask about the stuff you wear? Hmm? I point to the various accessories on his person, such as the band of cloth around his left bicep. It's rare to see you without that. I am always wearing this to remember Aya. Ah, belong to her? Yes. He takes the old cloth off again and holds it out to me. It's frayed and thin like tissue. When I was learning to hunt, I was not good at this. I would make mess. Aya would clean the blood of the animal from my face fur with this. Aw, that's cute. You really loved her, huh? He rewraps the armband around himself. I did. She was good. What was she like? I mean, what kind of biped? Wolf. Ooh, don't think I've seen anyone of that species yet. Wolves are rare in Alayla. Aya had fur like snow. She was tall and strong. She spoke soft and moved as winter might. His face falls. I am still missing her. Stung by the sight of him upset, I step over and hug him tightly. Sorry, we should be talking about happy things! He hums contentedly, nosing his snout in my head. No, it is okay. It is good to talk about these things. There are sad moments, but there are also happy moments. It is important to remember both of these. Ever the wise hound. I step back again. What about the dagger? You always wear that too. He nods, stepping back and unsheathing the blade. As he holds it out to me, I gingerly take the weapon by the hilt and frown. The blade is broken, leaving it shorter than my hand. What remains of the edge is blunt and useless. I was using this blade only once. I had no choice. It was my first... He sighs. My first killing of another. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have... The blade was belonging to an Ashlander. They were wanting my salvage. They were mistaken to think I was easily beaten. I pass the blade back. He returns it to his sheath. Why keep it? As a black runner, I am frequently in danger. It is a reminder that I must be careful. I must defend myself. If I must kill, that is my path. If I had not done so this first time, I would not have lived. I reach up and ruffle his chest fur. See, I'm already learning more about you. We will now go out? Yeah, did you decide where we're going? I did. It is a surprise. You will not know where we are going until we get there. These are the hot springs. I chuckle happily. I had a feeling. But his face falls, much to my dismay. Hey, what's wrong? This was not a good surprise. I am sorry. What? No, it's... Oh, Loken. I just hug him again, determined to reassure the sensitive hound. You're so sweet. Hot Springs is a great idea. The best. It's where we first connected, just a little bit. It's our place. I only ask because that's where I was hoping you'd choose. Okay? You are certain? I have not ruined the date ritual? He is such a himbo. I love him. Damn it, his insecurities hit me so hard. Wish I could just fight them away for him. Of course not, it's perfect. To my relief, his tail starts to wag. Then you are okay with this place I've chosen. Taking his paw into both hands, I let my fingers press gently into his pads. You knew exactly what I'd love the most. Okay. He gently guides me by the shoulder towards the exit. Come, the Zephyr date ritual will now begin. On the way out, he turns off the lights, then pulls the door open for us. His tail is wagging madly. He seems really excited about this. That makes two of us. It's chilly. Somehow the lungful of Alayla's cold night breath doesn't hit me in the same way it did just over a week ago. I know I don't even need to breathe, but I have to admit, the air is nice out here. I pause for a moment, gaze traveling skyward. Beside me, Loken's ears twitch. Alex? I point upwards. It's beautiful. He seems confused for a moment, joining my side and following my eyeline up. Stars. I just keep forgetting how pretty Alayla is. There were no stars for the Zephyr? Hang on. There is something. Yeah. Alex? Our cities were big, bright. They blocked out the night. Besides, people didn't care. You've seen our cities. They strangled all this. I gesture to the silhouetted peaks jutting up into the skyline. Not many people got out to see this. So many of us were born and died in the same place. This is not good. I huff, amused. Though it's not really funny, it's sad. He doesn't seem too Doesn't see serenity in this. It's just typical form, nothing unusual, and all too familiar beauty. What does that say about my people, about me? All Zephyr ruins lie within the black zones, the places we lived the most, places now covered in darkness. Maybe there's something in that. Loken's chest rumbles as he pulls me next to him, curling an arm around my shoulder. You are knowing the names of these stars? He seems eager to distract me from the thought. No, I don't think I recognize anything. Even if I did, the names would all be different. Then I will teach you these new names, one day. I rub my cheek against his fur. Let's get going. Yes, come. He pats my shoulder, releasing me and letting me walk alongside the starlit valley toward the hot springs. We're silent on the way. His heavy footsteps thud on the grass beside me. Though he remains close, he avoids eye contact. Stepping closer, I slip my hand into his paw and clutch his fingers as we walk. Loken frowns at me, perplexed. I just grin. It's a Zephyr thing. The touching of fingers? Holding hands. It means I like you. Only your hands are bigger than mine. He closes his grip tightly, nestling the smaller hand between his paw pads. The Zephyr were strange. Yeah, you don't like it? No, His chest heaves a happy growl. I do like this holding of hands. It is good. We carry on walking in comfortable silence. The mood already feels different. It's odd, acknowledging that our relationship might be more than just mentor and acolyte with benefits. It does make me wonder, would we have ever gotten physically close if I'd not woken up on the eve of an indulgence? Maybe he just wanted anyone, to be on that sacred occasion. No, he had a Ryan, didn't he? If it wasn't me, it would have been him. Even pondering the thought proves that despite all we've been through in the short time that we've known each other, we're still strangers. Tonight is about rectifying that. Do you prefer rain or snow? His pace slows. We're still holding hands, but he twists his head and frowns deeply. Explain. Rain or snow? I'm confused. Just wondering. The rain or snow was important to the Zephyr? I laugh. I just have random thoughts sometimes. They don't always make sense. It's small talk. Hiya. It is because I do not know these small things. Others do. They say I am strange for not understanding. You say that, but I just ask if you prefer rain or snow. I mean, it is a pointless question. Which of us is really strange here? You are a strange human. And proud of it. Alex, tell me if you prefer when it is raining or when it is snowing. I ponder the thought for a moment. I don't know, actually. It's been dry every day since I woke up. I don't... My pace slows to a stop. Loken peers at me, confused. Alex? I don't remember the rain. Or the snow. Alex, tonight is about being happy. Only this and nothing more. He turns to me, cupping my chin and lifting my gaze up to his. It is as I have said. We will not discuss things that are not making us happy. You are here, with me. I'm okay, really. I guess I'll decide when I see the Alelan winter for myself. Okay. His huge paw slowly encloses my hand again, and he tugs me back alongside with him. The hot springs are different at night. Glittering in the cold glow of the moon, the churning and bubbling waters seem even more serene. A wave of hot, humid air bathes my face as we get closer, blasting the chill of the night away. I inhale, breathing it in. There's nothing more soothing to the soul. Alex, come. Still holding my hand in his, he pulls me closer to the water. Are we getting in? He shakes his head, then points at my feet. Only these. Foot bath. Yes, it is good. I grin, reaching down to unbuckle my primitive boots. Guessing your feet get pretty sore after a day of charging through the black zones? No, I do not feel pain there. Do you feel anything there? No. Is that a canine thing? It is depending on the feet. Notice some people wear shoes, some don't. There are many differences. No two bipeds are the same. Loken hoists his leggings up to the knee and tries to kneel down to sit at the pool's edge. As he does so, he winces in pain and clutches his side. I rush over. Easy, here. Try to prop him up under the arm, but he pushes me away. No. Loken. Stubborn husky bares his teeth at me. I just scowl. Sometimes you just need to accept that you're hurt and take it easy. For now, I respect his boundaries and let him struggle down to the ground. He plonks his butt on the stone and dips his feet into the moonlit spring. Immediately, his stiff expression melts into one of comfort. Maybe you should get in. Might do your muscles good if you're in pain. Tomorrow morning, I will do this. You will be in the black zone. There will be time. Clearly not wishing to dwell on it, he gestures to the rocks beside him, tail swiping absent-mindedly at his back. I kick off my footwear and join him, shuffling closer to his side as he tucks his arm around my shoulders. When my feet hit the water, the stinging heat draws a slight hiss of pain. I quickly adjust, though. It is nice. Eyes drift down to the dark pool below us, scattered moonlight flickering across the bubbling water. The night air is pleasantly still. The warmth of the water smothers us gently like a soothing glow against the chill. I sink into Loken's hold, my head falling gently into his chest, like happy thunder, and his paws splay out on my shoulders. And for the longest time, we just stay there. He stares thoughtlessly at the crystal waters before us. I do the same, eventually shutting my eyes to better enjoy the heat of his body, the silken brush of his fur, the soft thump of his heartbeat against my ear. And still, we just sit there, together, happy and comfortable. Whatever nightmare this world is, whatever pain and uncertainty the past or future might hold, in this moment I just have the present. Only this and nothing more. It's what he gives me, peace, a grain of consistency and sanity. Something normal. He's a good hound. I feel something, an urge. Something powerful, irresistible. Alex? No, I can't. But I want to so badly. Slowly, I sit up. Loken looks down at me, head tilting, our faces level. Do it. Do it! No, it'd be weird. Don't! But I have to. I don't think I can stop myself. Ah! Ah! I genuinely thought Alex was about to push Loken into the pool. Poop the snoot. Yes. I slowly raise my hand, extending my fingers delicately forwards. Yes! Boop. Containing a snicker, I watch him blink and frown in confusion. Then he smirks. I wouldn't be surprised if he assumes it's just another Zephyr mating ritual. Loken shuffles closer, then raises his own paw to return the favor. With a grin, I lean forwards and shut my eyes. I don't think Loken understands the concept of snoot boops. Smirking ear to ear, I fondly take his paw by the fingers and pull it from my face, wrapping it into a gentle fist and kissing it. I'll always cherish his little odd quirks. I couldn't imagine nor want him to be any different.
Emotional damage!
You're adorable. I am thinking it is you doing this. I put his arm back around my shoulder, nestling once more into his side. Humans are strange, but this is good. I am wanting to be closer to you. I puff out my cheeks, shrugging. I just realized how one-sided this getting to know each other thing is. It's not like I can remember much. And what I can remember is... Alex, do not think of these things that will cause you pain. I am knowing you well enough already. You are a good human. I blush. You're a curious creature, you know that? You are finding me interesting? Then tell me what things you would like to know. Oh, where to begin? Can I ask about your family? Family? You once told me you had, 13 sisters and you know your mother? This is true. I was meeting her after becoming a Black Runner. Oh, she wasn't around when you were a kid? No, this is normal. She was leaving the Draconi to train with the Razorback clan. She would later become a great healer, and then a shaman. She would stay with the Razorback clan. She is still there. She has many other children. Does that, make you sad? Explain. That she left you. Loken looks baffled. It does not. Mother is a friend now. I have visited the clan on Black Runner business. She was treating my wounds this time. Later, she would teach me these same skills. I look out at the springs, pondering the thought. Alex? Nothing. It's cute. I'm glad you know her. It's just different. The Zephyr didn't really do that. They would not befriend their parents? I mean, parents wouldn't leave their kids, generally. Families stuck together. In Alayla, they do not. The clan is family. Only this and nothing more. Incidentally, running into your parents must feel more like meeting an old acquaintance from an old job. The affliction really killed the concept of a biological family. These things were different for the Zephyr. I shrug. There were lots of different customs and cultures. We didn't have the affliction or the black zones. Everyone did things differently. His muzzle turns thoughtfully back towards the water. I watch him for a moment, listening to the gentle slosh of water as he sways his huge feet beneath the surface. Feeling playful, I scooch closer and rub my own foot against his. Small feet. He shuffles, and I'm pleasantly surprised when he lifts his foot around and manages to... There's a soft grasp on it with his larger toes. Yeah, it's no wonder you're so fast. Loken grins, ears flicking. Alex, I will ask you a question. Oh yeah? Tell me if... It is a pointless question, you will judge me. I like pointless questions. What's on your mind? Okay. I am wanting to know if you are preferring when it is day or when it is night. Day or night? Ooh, that's a tough one. I asked you a good question. Yeah, I'd say so. I nudge his shoulder proudly. His tail wags furiously behind him. I'm not sure really. In Alayla, though, I'd say I'm more of a day person. Gives a proper view of the mountains. They're beautiful. What about you?
I do not know. I am also thinking I prefer day. It is when I feel I am safe.
I get that. Although, I gaze back up at the sky. Hard to argue with a night like this. Loken's eyes follow mine.
I do not believe the stars can argue. They are not speaking as we do.
I just mean they look nice.
The stars are looking good this night. Snow.
What?
I am preferring the snow over the rain. When it is winter, I would leave my home and sit in the snow. I would stay there for many hours while the snow would cover me. I was doing this when I was a child, too. Aeon would sit with me at these times.
I smile. You really love Aeon, huh?
I do. He has done much for me.
Yeah, he's a good man. Okay, new question. Favorite color? That one seems to confuse him.
Some colors are better than others.
No, it's just what you feel. His brow creases in thought.
It is depending on what the color is for. If it is for the grass, then I enjoy this green. If it is for the sunset, then I enjoy this red. Now tell me which color you are preferring.
I think for a moment. Blue.
Explain.
Just makes me feel protected, like someone's watching over me, a friend. Hey, when you pulled me out of those ruins, what was going through your head?
Through?
Sorry, I mean, what were you thinking about?
You are certain you wish to know this?
Yeah, were you afraid?
I was afraid of you. I was thinking if I should kill you or not.
What changed your mind?
I do not know. I was watching you, thinking I could not believe you were alive. You were not breathing, but you did not look dead. I was curious. You did not look like a demon. You were so small. I did not think something so small could be so dangerous.
Ah, well, bet you never imagined I'd turn out to be a Zephyr.
When you awoke, I was thinking you are good to look at.
I blushed furiously. You're good to look at, too.
When I was finding out you were preferring males, I was thinking of you.
He grimaces.
It was not appropriate to think of you that way. The indulgence had not begun.
I wouldn't say that. There was one right around the corner. Pretty good timing. Is that why you were flirting so much at the start?
I was thinking if I did not do this, you would find another at the indulgence. I would have been alone. Again.
I pet his arm. That was never going to happen. I was really nervous about the indulgence. I'll admit, I was worried we hooked up a little fast, but again, it was the timing. I guess you were thinking you'd have to wait for another indulgence if you didn't do something then?
Yes, apart from Orion, I have never met another who would prefer males like me. But the Zephyr did not do this hooking up quickly.
We moved at our own pace. Sometimes things can just be physical, just rampant. I'm not saying that, and that's perfectly fine. That's what I thought we were going to be. But here we are. I got closer to you than I thought.
He pauses in thought. I am preferring the Zephyr way.
Really?
Loken reaches down and curls his paw around my hand. You have become important to me. The indulgence does not allow me to show you this. But the Zephyr date ritual has allowed that. This is good.
You're important to me, you know that?
You are certain?
Without a doubt. If you're up for it, I'd, Suddenly I'm nervous.
Alex?
Well, when the date happens, the next step is...
Mating?
I laugh. Well, yeah, that, but also we can decide, that we want to do this more often, get to know each other even more over time.
This is the marriage bond you were speaking of.
No! Gods, no, not that. That comes way later, when we're absolutely sure we want to stay together. Till death. Before that, we'd just be partners, getting to know each other fully over a long period of time if things go well. It means... it means I'm yours, and you're mine. He leans over, nuzzling his forehead against mine. I lean up, rubbing his ears fondly.
Then the date ritual is complete. We are Zephyr mating partners.
His tail sways behind him, and he plants a gentle lick against my cheek. I smirk, kissing the side of his snout. Mating partners. He sits upright again, tugging me closer. I shift and settle against his chest, allowing myself to be engulfed by his warmth. Ha! Part of me feels happy? Yeah, maybe. It's too soon to tell, but I feel safe with him. He keeps the horrors at bay. Just for a while. Time to pull up the sensor. I'm going to do a half-screen sensor. As the fire flickers to light, Loken settles down beside me to bathe in its soft heat. He warily unbuckles his chest strap, loses his leggings, and tugs me into his side.
We will always do this. Sit by the fire? Yes, it is far better than doing this alone.
His watch turns to the flames, eyes gently lulling shut. I pull his arm tighter around me, placing his paw into my lap, and beginning my usual routine of playfully massaging the pads on his palms and fingers. His tail sways in delight, but I detect the hint of a growl emanating from his chest. He seems comfortably tense. His muzzle turns to my neck, his black nose tickling my skin as he inhales, deeply. I smirk, able to read the intention pretty well. It's easy enough to tell when he's horny. Indulgence with him or save it for another night. I think I already know the answer. Let me make sure adult content is turned off. Alright, it's off. Yeah. I turn and meet my mouth with his. Against the glowing firelight, his lips slide against mine, jaws slightly parting with the slow, gentle current. As we kiss, I place my hand on his chest, fingers splaying over fur before gliding slowly downwards. The fuck? Oops! Yeah, full screen sensor. Oops! Ha! Oops! Oh god. This entire situation. Yes, I will.
I'm sorry, what the fuck? A body has been discovered!
He licks my bitten shoulder again. I flinch. The skin is overly sensitive. There's pain. Oh, yeah, but worth it.
Oops.
The fuck?
Oops!
I am deeply disturbed. Oh, yeah, but worth it. No, fuck. Hang on. There we go.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm not reading
Oops.
that. Yes. Alright. Resigned to our situation, I just smirk and tuck myself back into his chest. His head comes to rest atop mine, his gentle hold of me tightening. Thank you, Loken. Loken? Seriously, you're asleep? Drowsy mutt. He's completely, I reach my hand up and scratch his ears. He whines sleepily. Happy, despite the, I settle back and watch the fire. Takes quite a while before I can free my... I gently wake him and the two of us settle beside the fire. Yeah. And coddled comfortably into his side, once again massaging the pads on his paws. He seems to like it. Loken drinks from a cold cup of water. A cup of cold water. Every now and then he offers me an awkward glance, as though he's nervous about something. You okay? Come on, I know when something's bothering you. What's on your mind?
I am sorry.
Sorry for what? I should not have bitten.
It's time to drink water.
Yes.
It's time to drink water. It's time to
That's
drink
fine.
water.
Don't worry about that. Reach up and winces my fingers.
It's time to drink water.
Then slept in my skin from Logan's bite. It didn't hurt that much. I just didn't expect it. Is that a hound thing?
Yes, but I have never done this before.
Aww! I grin sweetly, petting his arm. It was your... I feel Bethel.
You're strange. He pets my hair affectionately. You are okay? I was concerned you would be hurting. I grimace, wiggling my... I'm alright. You're gonna need a... Yeah, I'm not reading that. Thank all the gods for Bite. Bite was watching? That's what he's worried about? Oh, no. Fuck no. He just... I shrug. Kept me in one piece. Turns out being possessed by a demon makes you... I'm confused. Don't worry about it. I'm not hurt. That's all that matters. I reach up and grind my fingers across his head, feeling him growl happily and tilt down to give me better access to his ears. I'm happy sitting here with you. Okay. He plants a quick kiss on my cheek. Good human. So, our first date, how did it go for you? It is as I have said. The date ritual is successful. I have enjoyed this time with you, Alex. There will be more nights like this. It has been good to not talk about our duties as Black Runners. It has been good to not think about... He trails off slowly. How do you think Nitro's getting on? He is swift. He will arrive at Riptide Lands quickly. What do you think he'll find? I do not know.
No, Mama! It can't be a real breach, can it? It just can't. It's never happened before, you said. It would mean everything we know is wrong.
Yes.
He sighs heavily. Sensing his mood, I change the topic. So, I'm off to the Black Zone tomorrow. By myself.
Yes, you will be okay.
Yeah, I think so. I'll admit, I'm a little nervous. Last time we went into the Black Zones, things didn't go too well.
Perhaps, but this time will be different. We are not seeking this algorithm. You are only searching for selfish.
Yeah, Bite and I can handle that. Dravonia said Bleakstone is a good place to go. What should I expect?
It is a Zephyr town. It has fallen to ruin. Many believe all good salvage has already been claimed.
Has it?
No. You will use your wit. You must trust in your knowledge as a Zephyr. I am thinking you and Bite will discover many secrets in this place.
How dangerous is it?
If there are demons, you will flee. If there are others, you will flee. Others, like Ashlanders, I do not believe there will be Ashlander tribes in Bleakstone. They are preferring the Black Zones to the north.
Even if there are, Bite can kick their asses.
No. You must be cautious.
I will, promise.
He tugs me closer, nuzzling his snout into my cheek. I smile, softly kissing his muzzle.
You know what I'm most looking forward to?
Finding a toothbrush. Loken laughs. Alex, you are feeling closer to me after the date ritual?
Definitely. You were right to put all talk of black running aside for tonight. I got to know you. The real you. Your family. Your thoughts. I still feel kind of guilty that I can't tell you much about myself.
Explain.
I mean, I can't remember anything. I'm just me. What you see is what you get. The blandest human there ever was.
This does not matter. You are not wanting to remember these things. They are causing you pain.
Yeah, I guess. I haven't really tried to remember. I really haven't tried, have I? Wait, there was that dream last night. I scowl, staring at the flames, trying to recall it. The memory is another pit of rage, darkness, and pain. But there's something there. Something real.
Alex?
I had a sister.
Loken stares, baffled. You are knowing this?
Yeah, I dreamed it, I think, but it's real. Against my better judgment, I dig into my mind, curious, cautious. Slowly, painfully, the picture forms like mist forming in a dark night. Oh gods. I sit upright, eyes fixed on the fire, baffled and horrified. My sister, she was real! How is this happening? How am I remembering that? Is there more? I squint, diving into my consciousness. Beside me, Loken flinches guiltily.
Alex, I am sorry. This is not a good thing to talk about. We will speak of other things. You will tell me who are trusting in our...
Her name was Tabitha! For a moment, I forget that Loken is there. Something is happening in my mind. I don't understand. I do have memories, real memories. How? I used to call her my little fox because she was smart. Very smart. I smile. It's a good memory. Gods. Then I start laughing weakly. It hurts. We were really close. Really close. My father wasn't there much, so I looked after her. My mom was. Loken is silent, watching. She died. I'm gonna take down the sensor. Then I feel it. The wound in my heart. Left when my mother passed. It was there the whole time. The emotions build, a heat grows in my face, and my vision blurs with tears. She was gone. When Tabby was 3, Dad was crushed, so was Tabby, so I looked after her. walked her to school, helped her with homework, made her lunches. She liked ham sandwiches, but not too much ham. Gods no. 2 layers thick or I'd get an earful. I laugh again. Remembering all this brings the most overwhelming joy and pain. Then, Dad remarried. Our stepmom she was nice. We got on. Tabby liked her. And when our half-brother was born, she was all over him. She kept making him ham sandwiches. There was one waiting for him on the table the day Dad brought him home. 2 layers thick. Now the tears are falling from my face. I open my mouth to continue, but there are no more memories left. My face falls in horror. Heartbreak. That's it? That's all there is? No, please, let there be more. I shut my eyes and desperately scour my mind, thrash at my memories and claw at my thoughts. But I've reached the bottom. There's no more. Just darkness. I open my eyes again. I don't remember their faces. The cavity torn from my chest burns. I miss them. The emotions take me utterly. My face falls in my hands and I weep. I miss all of them. They're gone! They were murdered! And I'm stuck here! She suffered and I couldn't save her. I tried so fucking hard. I failed. So fucking useless. The last human left, gods, it's just me. When I die... Alex. He pulls me into his arms. I fold into them, burying my face into his shoulder, wetting his fur with tears. When I was losing Aya, I loved Aya. But when she was gone, there was pain. In this, I was having no choice. But there was learning in this pain. It is a trade we must make, to have love. He nuzzles the top of my head. I just bury my face into his fur, trying to hide another wave of tears. I'm sorry, I ruined our date. Do not say this. When you have spoken of the things you have learned in your past, there has only been pain. This has made you avoid these memories. But Alex, when you are speaking of Tabitha, I am seeing your smile. He cups my cheek, tilting my face up to his and gently brushes a stray tear from my eyes. There are good things in these memories. You must focus on these good things. When there is pain, I will be here to hold you. I am promising this. I sit upright and wipe my eyes, falling back into his chest. He holds me, gently stroking my hair. I don't know what to do. I thought it'd be better to just forget everything. But it's rage. Endless rage. But if there are more memories there, maybe I should try to remember. For Tabby, yeah. She deserves to be remembered. I owe her that. You must make this decision. Yeah, I'll think about it. I stare back at the fire. Logan kisses my cheek. Alex, you are tired. It is time to rest. Yeah, alright. Can we just sit here for a bit longer? Just a bit. Always. He tucks me under his arm. Together we sit, silent, staring at the fire. I wish I could stay here. For some reason, it feels like the last time.
Alex, are you sure about this?
No. Fuck no. But I can't explain it. I don't know how it's possible. It wasn't just a stupid dream. I really remembered her. The moment I sat down and thought about it, really thought about it, it's like those memories were right there all along. How is that possible?
I'm not sure. It could have been restored somehow. It might be something Glitch did.
Why would he have put those memories back? He wanted to torture me, but those were good memories.
Those residual memories might have been broken through along with the bad ones if they were strong enough. A side effect, perhaps? Alex, you were so sure you wanted your memories locked away. If I dig them out again, there's no going back.
I know it'll hurt, but Loken's right. Nitro's right. I can't keep going on like this. I keep having these thoughts. There's all this rage, and I don't think I can control it. All this horror, this pain, but I know there's good there, too. Lots of it.
Alex?
I just want to see their faces. Tabby was my sister. I refuse to let her die without being remembered. I'd be no better than everyone else.
Hey, you know what? I'm proud of you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, have to admit, I was worried. Those things that happened to you, to your people, it was changing you. But this is the right call.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Alright, I'm going to dig into your subconscious drive now. With a little luck, I can piece everything back together.
Thank you, Bite, for everything.
Pff, don't go getting all emotional on me, human. Here we go, give me a second. Nope, wait, that's... Oh! Yes, got it, your subconscious memory drive. All I need to do is... Oh.
Everything alright?
Hold on, let me be sure. Oh, no.
Bite?
Alex? I'm so sorry.
What's going on?
Please don't hate me.
Bite, come on, you're scaring me.
Your memories, I really thought they'd be... They're gone. Really gone.
What? No, they're not. I remember Tabitha. I remember being burned alive.
I'm looking at your subconscious drive now, and it's already been opened.
I don't understand.
When he was torturing you, Glitch returned everything.
That doesn't make sense. He couldn't have. Where are the rest of them? Bite? Where are my memories?
Thing is, it looks like they were archived before you went into hibernation. All those centuries, Alex, they decayed. There's nothing else left.
But no, I remember Tabitha.
Your strongest memories survive, but even they've been worn down. They might not even be accurate. Everything you remember now is all that's left. Alex, I'm so sorry.
That's it? There's nothing left? Nothing?
Alex?
That's brilliant! That's fucking brilliant! Oh, you know what? I bet he knew. Glitch knew that tiny bit of happiness was right there. A little drip of hope, salt for the wound, a glimpse of relief I'll never get. Why? Haven't I suffered enough? Haven't we been tortured enough? Alex? Not enough to kill my family, burn me alive, massacre my entire fucking race, and leave me alone in this place? With them, they don't even have the decency to remember what they did. I'll kill them, burn this place down. Alex!
Please. Please stop. I'm with you, every step of the way. You'll never be alone. I swear. I'll never let anyone hurt you again. But you need to calm down.
Oh, it's Bite, that's it. That's fucking it. I can't grieve. I can't move on.
You will. Give it time, Alex.
I wish everyone would stop fucking saying that.
But it's the truth. There's no other way to say it. What happened to you was unforgivable. I see how badly you want revenge. I really do. But just think for a second how would that heal you? All it'll do is bring more pain, not just to you, to everyone. You've gained so much here. Loken, Aeon, Taki, Nitro, Dravonia, Milo, and me. Just give yourself time. You're not alone. We need you. I need you. Please.
Rage is an old friend.
Do you really want to turn out like Kaius?
No, I want to be... I don't know. I don't know what I want. I don't know who I am. Who am I, Bite?
You're my friend.
I love you, Bite.
Ugh, sentiment. Listen, I still don't know what emotions are, but I know I'm loyal to you, and nothing will ever change that. So if that's love, yeah, I love you too.
We're gonna fix this, Bite. Set this place straight. We'll find out where you came from. We'll find out what's really going on. I promise.
I'll settle for knowing we're both safe and happy. Time to rest up, human. It's just you, me, and the Black Zones tomorrow. You'll never see us coming.
Damn right. Good night, buddy.
Sleep well.
Steady. Aim. And the arrow plunks onto the ground. It barely moves more than a few meters. I look up at the trees. The mushrooms hanging off it are my target. Try again. Steady. Aim. The arrow goes nowhere again. Just keep trying. I can't give up. Everyone's watching. Every single human. My whole family. Tabitha.
Do you really want to turn out like Kaius?
No. I want to be better. Steady. Aim.
All those centuries, Alex, they decayed. There's nothing else left.
The trees coil and twist in mockery. The mushrooms are gone. Instead, I see their faces. The dogs that burned me. Aim. The arrow hits the ground. They laugh. The real Alex would risk everything for revenge. Let's slaughter them together. The real Alex doesn't need you. God, it's the smell. The gasoline. I pull back another arrow, but the bow shatters in my grasp. Don't bother. You're too weak. gods, shut up, shut the fuck up, I swear I'll kill you! Your rage made you strong. You achieved so much. This is what you are without it. Pathetic. Weak. You should have listened to me. You're going to be beautiful. Ugh! Damn it, just breathe. Take it easy. Calm. Of course I can't sleep. The nightmares just won't stop. I'll never be free. Enough is enough. I get up, careful not to wake Loken, then grab an old glass bottle from his salvage crates and slip quietly outside. I've been pacing for a while. My thoughts are strangled. All I can do is rip furiously into my memories, tearing them apart in hopes of finding something more. Please, just let me see their faces. I stop pacing and claw at my face desperately, hoping the pain will somehow grant some unseen focus. But there's nothing. Damn it, no. Tabby, where are you? Where are you? My desperate yearning to protect her, watch her grow, see her become everything she was meant to be. But she's just gone? My fists clench furiously. I start pacing again, this time with gritted teeth and barely controlled breaths. Wasn't it enough? I spin wildly, and I face the dark mountains beyond, the black zone. Wasn't it everything you did to me, to all of us, and you still weren't satisfied? The black zones don't reply. What more do you want? Please. I clutch my face again, eyes welling with tears. I don't want this. I don't want to be this. Just let me see their faces. They're my family. Please? The black zones are silent. Please? You want my blood too? You want tears, my flesh? Just tell me why. Why me? Why is this fair? You'll never stop, will you? What's next? Take Loken from me? Bite? No, you're done. Hear me? Done. Just stop. Stop. Let me have peace. It's all I want. Peace. I stare out at the black zones. I'm begging you. Please. The black zones are silent. Fine. Rage it is, then. I'm shaking, twitching. Take a breath, Alex. Focus. They're not in control. I am. Looking down at the glass bottle in my hand, I start pacing further away from Loken's home. Oh, shit. Under the still night, I find better solitude with the darkened forest. There among the thick tree trunks, I see a thick boulder almost the size of Aeon's vehicle protruding from the ground. Can't imagine how it got there. I delicately place the glass bottle on top of it, then take 10 generous paces backwards. For a moment, I stare forward at the bottle I've placed and the boulder it sits on. Then I shut my eyes. Alex, no! Okay, let's see what I can do with this. When I created this language, whatever it is, it leads to a power unimaginable. But if I can't control it, what's the point? Something odd occurs to me. How is it possible that Byte isn't aware of this, sitting in my mind? It seemed certain the algorithm was totally useless when broken, but I just used those pieces to create something else, a creation of my own. Mine. This wasn't meant to exist. It was an accident. Could Byte be blind and deaf to whatever this is? I open my eyes. Focus. I stare at the bottle sitting on the boulder. Nothing crazy. Just break the glass. Break it. Easy now. An explosive force blasts me from my feet and I'm thrown backwards, crashing to the ground with a crunch. Ow. I lay there in a crumpled heap staring up at the sky. There's a buzzing, stinging sensation surging through every inch of my skin. My heart thumps, some incomprehensible force having slammed into me like a thunderbolt. That hurt. A lot. Groaning, head whirling in pain and shock, I slowly lift my head and look back at the boulder. The bottle is still there. Ugh. I lay there, battered from the explosive force, and stare up at the sky again. What the fuck am I doing? After everything that's happened, here I am, messing with things I shouldn't. This is insane. This power is dangerous, unknown. No, this time is different. I'm not some ignorant human plunging their hands into the filth of the Black Zone. I created this. I shut my eyes again. I'm thinking about this wrong. This isn't some tool. I created this. It's a part of me. Just like my arm, my eyes, my mind. And it needs direction, intent. It's not a language. It's more like A song. I stand there, quiet, listening to the music. I know exactly what to do. Break the glass. I focus, then lift my hand forwards. The bottle shatters utterly and completely with a mighty crack. It burst into shards smaller than grains of sand, scattering with violent force like dust caught in a surge of wind. Whoa. I stare, gobsmacked, eyes wide in total disbelief. It worked? It actually fucking worked? I knew it! I fucking knew it! It was so easy, so flawless. Perfect. I stare at the boulder, an immovable object anchored in the world itself, beyond the strength of any to move. I raise my hand as if I intended to grip it from far away, and smile. Break. It shatters into stone and debris. I flinch, shutting my eyes as I'm showered with dust and fragments of broken rock. When I look back, the boulder lies dead, split into dozens of pieces. Mist rises from the carcass of stone in unnatural heat, powerful and indescribable, radiates from the remains. Huh. That felt so good. And it was easy. It was so damn easy. I should toe bite. Why? So he can stop me? No, not yet. When I'm ready. This is mine, nobody else's. I will not give this up. I will not stop. There's a tingle on my chest, a twitch, the hint of a half smile. I allow it to fall on my face. It feels good. So fucking good. There's so much more to this power. I've barely scratched the surface. Soon I'm grinning ear to ear. My power. Mine. To break anything I want. Glass. Rock. Bone. Everything. Well, shit. No one hurts us again. I will make you remember. I will fix this. All of it. I am the last human. And I will burn you. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm hooked. I'm even more hooked and slightly pissed off right now. Kaius' ass is not safe anymore. Guess what, Kaius? Your ass is grass and we are the lawnmower. Anyways, it is late. Sorry for keeping you all here so much. Well, I'm ready to remember some flowers. Stay safe, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow.